I wanted to do a live so I could hear more about you guys' dating lives. I've got the angel cards all ready to go. If you guys want any advice. Right away, someone is coming in as having to utilize a little bit of wisdom because something is difficult, and someone's life and the wisdom that you are going to become privy to is going to help you with something that you feel a bit anxious about. So that anxiety will be fleeing. It's going to be out the door. And forgiveness is also coming into play for someone who is having a difficult time. You'll find that if you do a little bit of forgiving, the message is coming through that this feeling of things falling apart is not going to weigh on you as much because, again, you won't have that burden of non-forgiveness added to it, or whatever has gone down. Also, someone is enchanted. So enchantment is playing a part in something being better, more bearable, something to look forward to no matter what else is going on. This is happening with someone who is bringing the romance in and also catering to someone as they move forward into a better mental, better physical, better spiritual reality. So they've gotten past that rockiness there. It's almost like this person didn't want to enter your life while you were going through this other stuff, but it just so happens that as they're on their way in, you are getting beyond something and they are bringing in romance. Very strong, very tantalizing energy coming in with this person. Also, someone is finding the courage to move forward. They get really nervous. It's like that song by Fantasia where she says, when you call, I say I'm not home. Stuff like that. That's how this person is feeling. Very nervous. I had someone in the live to talk to me about that before too. The courage is coming in though, and you are just leaning into the fact that you are confident enough to approach this person. Also, there is some parting of ways going on. Someone may know about it, someone may not see it coming. It's likely happening between someone who has been in this judgmental type of energy and another person who was hoping that the romance was going to work out in time. And the reason why it's ending is because this other person just can't do it all by themselves, as well as the fact that, you know, there are enemies who have come between this couple already, and there's intuition at play here. So someone may feel like they can hide something because the other person isn't adept or the other person isn't as mobile. However, there is this intuition. So they may be talking to someone who reads tarot, or they may be just using their own intuition, so they know that things aren't always as they seem with this other person. Even though this other person had this hope that things were going to go a certain way, they were a little bit immature. That happens sometimes. Security is being formulated. Someone is getting better at helping their family to feel more secure, or their partner, no matter who all it entails. And they are coming through some rocky terrain to a better period in time as well. So that's positive. And there's someone who has an idea that once it takes off, it's really going to bring in an additional income for you. And it is tied to just being able to help others. Business, empathy, and integrity coming in. So being full of integrity, that is going to also be something that magnifies your business and helps people to speak. volumes when it comes to your company. And serenity is coming in. Let's see what is increasing serenity for someone. The thing that's increasing it is the fact that people are seeing the leader in you and they're listening to you. Someone who you maybe someone didn't think anyone was going to pay attention to what they were saying, and it was something important, and they are recognizing it for the value it holds. And let's see if I can get any more clarity on what message is coming in with this person that is being recognized. Okay, so something having to do with increasing ecstasy in yourself as well as others. So it's gonna be valuable. I can see how that's valuable. Top chat's open, by the way. For someone who has decided to move forward and go places that maybe you were a little nervous about, using your ambition in the process, what's coming in for you is a lump sum of cash that's going to pay off. I'm getting vigorously coming in. And I do see a certificate coming in for someone who has been studying pretty hard. And you're also going to be meeting someone who is your match, a very studious minded individual, someone who enjoys the same topic. So someone is going to be telling someone about something in a way that is very, very caring. Like they're going to be breaking something gently to someone, maybe that they don't want to hear, something that they, are going to contend with, but in all actuality, it's going to help them to expand something that they want to see happening in their career. Also, there is a change in luck for the better as someone has something happen that they have been wanting, feverishly to occur. Let's see if we can get some information on what this is. This is to be recognized in some way. This could be in career or romantic relations. Someone has moderation or patience coming into play with I am presence. So you showing this patience, this moderation, it's a really, really good example to somebody else. So there is someone who's very loyal coming in, nurturing another person. Who are they nurturing? It's someone who is very disciplined. Maybe they felt like they didn't need a lot of nurturing. However, they are going to benefit from it. And this is also possibly someone who has had some nightmares. So the person doing the nurturing or the other person may have had some really bad nightmares that is kind of like keeping them close to this other person, as close as they'll allow, because they're very, very concerned and very passionate about making sure they're there so that they won't have any regrets. It looks like they've had regrets previously with someone else or either that person, and so they're taking charge when it comes to nurturing at this point. Also, someone will be completing something, and it's actually going to be something that helps to better themselves. So whatever that may be, that completion is coming in. What someone has going on. So evolution is going to make a difference in what someone has going on within a team related atmosphere. So this could be work. When you guys come together, there is evolution energy in the midst. Also, mastery is coming in with someone who didn't know what they were maybe getting into when they were doing something business related, something career related, and that mastery is coming in. Just hang in there. So with this ability to work through whatever's going on and just be resilient, that mastery is coming along in time for you. And there's some generosity coming in. Someone is going to be particularly generous. Let's see who this person is going to be. So this could be someone who is pretty much reevaluating things, or a loner. So don't be surprised when they come in as generous to someone who is really in a heap of a lot of challenging energy there. Someone is having some financial distress. Any clues as to how this generosity is going to be generated here? It's coming in as Emperor. So someone with this take charge, organized energy is coming in, and they'll be welcomed. And they will share with someone who is in need. How are these individuals meeting, or how do they know one another? So something having to do with the shadow self here. So I get like base energy or something that you both need is drawing you guys together with the angel cards. Mercy is also coming in. So, you know, if one of you is showing mercy, that's just going to open up this other person's heart chakra or whatever. They're going to want to be extra generous there. Now let's see what's coming in as far as any specific zodiac signs and energy there. So with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the angel cards reveal that there is abundance energy coming in with you guys. This earth sign and water sign here. And with someone who has had some things, some distressful things happen, things fell apart a little bit. A Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You guys have a connection that is riveting. It is going to be empowering, and it's going to have this connection of joy. So you guys are going to be vibing off one another through this joy that you have within your beings. And that's going to be a connection for what you guys have going on. And there is a Virgo coming in with this connection to a Taurus person. And the energy between the two of you is one of grace. Very graceful energy there. Sounds like something rather enjoyable. And you have a Taurus coming in with another Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And the energy coming in with you guys is miracles along with patience. So someone has been patient and it's going to pay off because miracles are in the works. What you have going on? And if that's not encouraging, I don't know what is. Someone hasn't seen another person in a while and they want to know if they are alive or dead. And the energy coming in with this individual is coming in as liberation. So I feel like, yes, they are freed from this life. Anything that was barring them or holding them back, it's no longer doing that within this realm. Also, someone wants to know when someone will be traveling to see or just to. And the angel cards are revealing that this friendship, as it gets, you know, stronger, this person is going to decide to come forward. So it should be too much longer. Let me see what the telltale sign is coming in as when they are possibly at their closest, coming to see you. When they say they have to master something, and that means they are probably coming your way to get closer to the study of whatever it is, or in some way use that travel to better master the skills that they are bringing to the table with whatever they're doing. And then they're going to have that friendship that they use as a basis to connect with you, because there's some common ground there. Also, this has something to do with planetary events. So this is probably something that's going to be showing up in your astrology in a big way. So keep tabs on your horoscope for continuous updates. That's what I would say. Faith. Faith is going to pay off with something that someone has in the back of their mind. And let me see if I can get some clarity on precisely what that is. So your faith is coming in, and like, say if a leader has anointed you, or someone who you look up to, and you felt like you couldn't really make moves, or you felt kind of like you were being held back in some way, this meeting with this leader, or just listening to whatever this person has to say, that's, I feel like this is encouragement coming out that faith is going to carry you through, and you are going to have these overpowering vibes to get through this period of stifled feelings, stifled energy that you have been working through. So do keep that in mind, even if it's in the back of your mind. And looking at the bottom of the deck, energy, wisdom, and compassion are the energies that are connecting lots of twin flames at this point in time, as well as friends, family. Paramours can actually overcome some negative energy with that compassionate streak if they embrace it. And while we're talking about paramours who are not meant to stay together, let's see what can strengthen you if you know you're in a karmic relationship and you're trying to break those ties. Just collectively, just focusing on the love that is going to be coming in from somewhere else. It's very fortunate that the Lovers is coming in, because that means some attraction and love is going to be there for you to grasp a hold of. And the binding energy to really come together and have it at its strongest is coming in with a miraculous energy here. So miracles and the Lovers. It has like a glowing energy, a twinkling energy that combined can be magical. And on that note,